Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. This is really a special day, something I'm excited to talk about today. I have been keeping a daily journal for 35 years, and this right here is number 103. So I wrote a few times in high school in a journal, but I didn't really write very much. And I started writing in August of 1990 when I went to do a 2-year service for my church, and I went to Italy. And someone told me, I should write a journal, and so I realized I'm going to see things and go have experiences I may never have again. And so I started writing, and I was writing about 5 times a week. And at one point it got tedious to write about the day before and then write about today and whatever. And I realized it would just be easier to write every day. So I've written in this journal not this one, but I have kept a journal every day for 35 years. So this is what my journal entry looks like today. So 35 years, and it has been 12,784 entries. And the reason, this applies to Outdoor Gear and Skills is all of my outdoor adventures are kept in my journals. Every time I do a YouTube video, I write about, the topic of the video. Every camping trip, my bike rides, just near-death experiences, crazy stuff I've had. I have cut out the ends of this, and I've put things like broken glass from a car accident in there. I've got my wife's finger in one of these. She cut the tip of her finger off. I stuck it in there for later I can clone her. I put my windmill in there when I got this in Oregon a few years ago. I don't remember if it was for my birthday or Father's Day, probably my birthday, but it's in my journal. And there's so much therapeutic value. There's so many times that I've written things in here and forgotten that, I even did it. There's a lot of loss in here. The entries about the days we lost our dogs, Max and Bay, back in 2020 are in here. The birth of all my kids and grandkids, job losses, surgeries, big hikes, going back to Italy, seeing Metallica in concert last year, just a lot of cool stuff. And one of the things that I do is I started this in January. It was January 25th, 2013. I was having a really hard time, a lot of difficulty, and my good friend Travis, asked me what my gratitude level was, and it was really poor. I decided to go try and write, a list of 200 things, on a gratitude list, and then I realized that's stupid, because do I write family and that's one entry? Do I write every family member? Do I write friends and that's one entry? Or do I write every friend and I decide who's on the bubble, so I decided to write the 200 best experiences of my life. And I used to handwrite them. I think I'm up to 478 experiences that are the 200 best of my life. But I print them out and I put them in my journal. And as of right now, it is taking up like 12 pages in the beginning of the journal. And that is something that I want read at my memorial when I die. When it's time to go home, I want those read, because that has a lot of really meaningful experiences to me with my kids, my grandkids, my close friends, some who are not here anymore, some that have passed on. I've been able to be on 3 different aircraft carriers when I was a kid: the USS Enterprise, the Carl Vinson, and the Kitty Hawk. I've been to Alcatraz. I've done, all kinds of cool stuff, and I've really gotten my ass kicked a lot and stuff in life, and gotten hurt and failed at things and all of that. But keeping a daily journal has improved my life, and the things that we measure are the things that improve. If we never measure anything, you couldn't have a Google or an Apple or anything that would continue to progress as a company, an organization, if metrics aren't tracked. And more than anything, the memories and the growth that's in here. And I love going back and seeing postcards and train tickets and just all kinds of stuff that I've put in and memories that I've had with people close to me. If you have not ever journaled before, reach out to me. I would love to give you some advice on what I do and how I do it. And it has changed a lot over the years. But one thing I do is I write in pen so that it doesn't fade. But reach out to me in the comments. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you journal at all, if you maybe do a photo journal or something on Facebook or Instagram or just on your phone, I'd love to hear what you do. And if you want any tips, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to take some time to talk to you about it. This is one of my greatest passions in life. As always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.